Hello, guys. Hello, sis. I'm telling you, it's insane. But I just click a live video now anyway. I'm on now. Hello, guys. How you all doing? How you all doing? Today I'm late because change of plan from the other person that I was supposed to be here with today. But yeah, all good, all good. The person saying that the time different, they didn't get it on time. So, but yeah, I'll still just share their link. And hopefully in the future, I will schedule with them again. But my sister is still coming. Sister Fatu J is still coming. Hi guys, hello sis, how you doing? Hi guys, hello. Still have the wigs here for sale, guys. I'm gonna show you guys the wig soon. No, this is supposed to be like this. Yeah. You know what happened? The camera is making everything go the other way around. Then it's very difficult to do anything. But anyway, how you guys doing? You know, one of the Senegal #1 artists died, John Seck. Very sad. So we're gonna try to listen to some of his music, and I'll try to tell you guys what he's singing. First, for you, my American subscribers, to know what he's singing. I don't know. I hope it's not gonna demonetize this video. It will be no avocado money. But still, hope not. But anyway, this is just the ads. This is Ben Wehna Lord Why Dereta Kororo. I think this is the one. No, but that's not the name of the song. Newell or something. Nyungi. Is it Nyungi or Newell? Gucci young. Ben Wehna Lord Why Dereta Kororo. Hi, Lucy. Thank you. Oh, that's the person here. She's on. That's her channel. You guys can follow her. The person that I was supposed to have the interview with, the sister. What's her name again? I'm going to try to pronounce your name. I hope I'm not going to pronounce it wrong, sis. If it's wrong, let me know. I'm scared to pronounce it. I think she's an AA sister. I don't know. Where are you from again, sis? Type in a little bit. Let people know who you are and stuff and about your, like what you do. So her name, I think it pronounced Trenise because it's Trinice. Is that not Trenise? And her last name is either Welter or Hilter because her last name is Wheeler. Is that how you spell it? Awesome. Thank you, sis. So yeah, Trenise. Is it Hilter or Welter? I don't know. So she was supposed to be telling people about her organization or something. Like what this platform is all about. Saving ourselves, Africa. I love it. It's a good name. Thank you, sis. You like it? Guess who is trying to lose weight now? Wait till I lose weight, guys. You know me, when I lose weight, nobody has peace. I'm just dancing all the time. I'm going crazy. I'm not looking to lose a lot of weight. So, just so you know. Before some of you people that, like to soldier me. You can soldier me on this channel, it's fine. I'm the #1 champion person of soldiering my community on this channel, to be honest. But I don't have any eyelashes on today, guys. That's my tiny eyelashes. Woo! My eyelashes in my eye. My eyelashes are like, what happening? It is a beauty. I need to get one for myself. Oh, what's that? You want to get what? The wax, or I'm selling the wax, guys. I can show you. To be honest, I have something inside that is too dark. I shouldn't have that. So I have this cap that is too dark. This hair driving me crazy because the camera. I cannot see what I'm doing because when I do like this, like how I should normally do the wax, the camera is me. Okay, the camera actually turned me like this, guys, and I cannot do nothing. When I use the StreamYard always do me like this. This is me doing like this. I mean, this is me doing like this now, okay? So when I do like this, now it's doing like this. I don't know how to explain it. So I'm supposed to be doing it like this, and I'm not used to this. Oh my God. So this little hair, you're meant to like trim them, you know. I don't even know where to bring the hair because the camera, you know. Oh my God. I can't fix it. The camera will not let me do anything. I'll just tie my hair again because I'll just do it like this. But it's not going to come this way because it's too late. I already placed it that way. And I have my attire cooking. These little hairs, you're meant to trim them. Oh, the camera. I don't know where my hand's supposed to go. Do some, this cameraman. So, okay, I'm supposed to go like this, but now I have to go like this, and my hand is not used to that. And when I'm going like this, it's like I'm supposed to go like this, but in the it's like I'm supposed to, okay, if I'm just doing it without the camera, okay, so I'm supposed to do it like I'm not looking at the camera. Awesome, okay. Yeah, okay, I'll just do it like I'm not looking at the camera. Oh, it's still not perfect, but who cares? I mean, this little baby here, I need to fix them. Apart from them, then everything is just... I'm looking like Zimba because of the little baby hairs. Yeah, little gel, yeah. Thank you. I wasn't even looking at your comments, but I have gel, but I'm doing the attire. I can't be bothered touching any gel now. Oh my God. Let me just put water on my hands. You know, I'm not used to wax because I'm not wearing wax for so long. And now that I start selling wax again. No, that's too much. I'm bringing too much. This side. Yeah, this have to go like this. Yes. And then this go like this. The camera. No, it's too much this side still. Hey, the worst person to sell wigs ever. Good job, right? Can't be bothered. I'll just leave it like this. If not, it's gonna ruin my night. Ignore that part, guys. But anyway, if you order it, you know what to do, you know. You'll be better than me, don't worry. So I have a black netting inside here, which is not helping because it's making my scalp so black here. But if you just use something that is your color, or you can put your foundation on it. Hello. Hi. So what happened is this guy that died, oh my God, it's so sad because he's just very, 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 very good. Chosek, I can't still, I still cannot believe Chosek died, you know. Yeah, just still cannot believe Chosek died, but anyway. I think the head tie is nice, so I'll just leave it. Hello. Hi. So yeah, I was supposed to have this lady on the other side. You were talking when I was fixing my my wife. Oh my god, the sugar. Adi, don't eat the sugar, Sam. So yeah, guys, I was supposed to have this lady on from Saving Ourselves platform to talk about, you know, what their platform is all about and stuff. The sugar is in the kitchen, but she says she couldn't make it again because I don't know what about time and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, you can follow her. Her channel is there. Her platform is there called Saving Ourselves Africa. Saving Ourselves Africa. So what's your platform about? It's a good name. Saving ourselves. We're gonna be saving ourselves from what? Tell us about your platform. So what happened that you cannot make it and you're in the comment anyway? If you're talking about time something, the time differences. So how come you're available to be commenting then? Finding butter in the comments. Adi, where is the sugar? Oh, you want the link now? Okay, I'll bring it. I thought you were not coming because of I don't know what. You want attire? The attire is here. Ilimanu Jaka. Building a website called Melanated. Put some nana. I know, right? The nana is here. I tried to put the nana in this my water cup, but the nana is still dying, finding bread. Because when I bought the nana 3 days ago, my niece brought the nana here, and I've never put it in the water until today, when the nana is like, it's too late. Look at the nana. This one is very strong, like Amijo, still surviving. But the rest, they're like, find a bread, Amy, too late. See? This one is not bad too, but the rest. So I'm gonna try to take the other ones that are finding bread, these ones that are trying to die. I'm gonna be like, you're not gonna die now. So I'm gonna use them in, in that time. Much. Adi! Fadu! Do get my sugar, Sam. My daughter take the sugar and now she can't even bring it. These children. The sugar was here because my niece, she started the attire. She did the first attire and then she went home. Oh, brother! I have my fan here. You know me, I'm just doing my attire. I don't even see what's happening. Hello, brother.
Dama lagi gis nag te ma gis lan ji dama ne xaaral ma ñëw ma ne ko man gisuloo ma yow ñoo ko joxe waaw man tamit nii waaw ma gis léegi ma ne xanaa bii kawar gi dafa sax nag waaw yow moom kay ni la neexee rek nga ko doxalee moom
damay jaay wig na xam moo tax
waaw man laa ñaanal nag moom nag waa nga am jëkkër bu baax nga xol bu set nga amee
amiin
ma ngi lay ñaanal rek bu baax dang dee wax ne nag da nga màgget na màggetuloo waaw déedéet yow xam nga ma ne ko yow moom noonu la jigéen bu xam àdduna rek noonu la jigéen bu xam àdduna waaw noonu la waaw da nga baax rek waaw da nga baax waaw yan na la yàlla may wérgu yaram may la fan bu gudda li nga bugga yëpp yàlla may la ko yàlla musal la ci cat musal la ci laameñ waaw ku baax nga waaw ma ne ko nit nga waaw nit
amin
ku baax rek waaw jërëjëf
amin
kontaan
amin
naa trop.
amin
ma ne ko
amin
noonu
brother.
la ma ne ko keneen dugg na waaw ma bàyyi la
waa
nga
kii
jël
laa
ko
doon war a interview sax pour mu wax yëfi website am bi jigéen bii nii la woon.
waaw noonu la nit ma ko bu baax
na ko
baax na
dee
jërëjëf
jërëjëf waaye man am
ok
seen naa si support yi trop.
waaw noonu la waaw jërëjëf ok
oh jërëjëf waay.
yeah bye bye
ok
yeah
si kat.
yeah bye.
ok bye. Hi sister.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So how do you pronounce your name again? Can you please say it for me so I'll know?
You actually had it right. It's Trenise Wheeler.
Trenise. All right, awesome. Nice to meet you here and welcome to the channel. So tell us all about your beautiful name, Saving Ourselves Africa.
Okay. So I actually thought of this a couple of years ago and I never really did much with it. But Saving Ourselves Africa basically came about around September of last year um, when I woke up. I was in a slumber, as most of us is, due to the colonization. Um, but again, I did wake up. I saw a lot of the beautiful stuff in Africa. I'm actually making plans to get there, hopefully sometime this year around December, around my birthday. But when COVID hit, it did stop a lot of people from being able to take care of their families. I've been watching like African diaspora news, seeing the different things that's happening in the
Sorry,
Gambia.
sorry, do you have something on? Is it anything on? It's kind of like making another noise just so people can hear you properly. Is there anything on around you? Is there something
There's
else
a,
on? Is there another device on in where you are? It's kind of like some other noise coming, like another
I'm sorry,
device
I'm
is
getting a
on.
lot of feedback. Hold on.
Is there another device on or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I got it now. Yeah. I had to turn my fan off. Um, but it just came to my mind that I'm seeing a lot of stuff going on in the Gambia and in Nigeria, and people not having money resources. The same thing is here in the United States. Um, I just think that we need to start helping ourselves because they're not going to help us. They don't care about us. They've never cared about us, and they probably never will. I like to start this platform so that not only people in Africa and the diaspora, but also Black, Indigenous, anywhere around the world, um, for us to have a place that we can sell our own stuff, we can buy our own stuff. The website will also entail having what I call the brown ball. Here in the United States, they call it blackballed. If they've kicked you out of something and you can no longer participate in it, you're being blackballed. So for the people that treat us unfairly, we have it brown ball. There's also a directory for services, agricultures. I also have a friend that is trying to get the STEM thing going for engineering and everything. So we can have all of our stuff in one place. The only people that would be able to sell anything from the website is Africans, diasporans, and indigenous. But anybody can buy.
Okay. It sounds beautiful that anybody can buy it, but it's for only common like black people and Africans to sell stuff because some people when they have ideas they just jump at saying that this is only for black people to buy or benefit from it, and that can not just it can sound somehow like you're giving back what you get, but it's also and you actually not you're getting that, but you're not really getting that fully because these people that whoever these people are that some of us are fighting, they're not really like condemning us from getting things that they make money from. if they're selling something, they sell it to us and sell it to everybody. They know how to make money because that's how business should be. So I like that the fact that you're gonna open to sell everyone and stuff. Because then,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's good. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you and other AAs or just other people from the diaspora that are not originally from there. Like they're not like born there and stuff like us, but they like want you guys like want to go back and like do something and like help us. Oh my God, only God can pay you guys because we need you guys, like the young girls, the young children need you guys. Even the women that are my age, a lot of them need you guys to be little working and little move away from certain things that doesn't favor them and they don't know how to go about it. They just too used to the culture or don't know where to start. So businesses like this, it's not just gonna help them maybe to even sell something or sell their talent, but can even lead to helping them more like educationally as well when it's come to their day-to-day life and stuff.
Yeah. Um, well, what I'm trying to get, the reason I was asking to be on the show is because I need a little bit of help from people to spread the word with monetary donations, connections, sponsorships, equipments, land. I'd like to use the monetary donations to pay for things like building a website, advertising, equipment, routers, things like that, and also possibly to get some bodas. I'd like for them to be able to, because they're everywhere. I haven't been on the continent, but I've definitely seen they are everywhere. So if we could get them to possibly deliver stuff like food or groceries to people who are in more rural areas and don't have the transportation and can't get there, that would be awesome. So, but I need the donations in order to do that. Um, like
That
I said,
sounds
equipment.
amazing. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your Cash App or and PayPal or like anything that people can donate on, and you can also try to go live on your YouTube channel, and I will see, I will watch because people can donate there, but it's better when they donate through PayPal or Cash App because then you're having the money direct. Then they can still pay, depend how much they're donating, but it's a less fee. Especially Cash App, they don't take a lot of money than YouTube. YouTube will take like 30% of whatever people donate you. So
Well, I set up a GoFundMe.
that's awesome. See the link.
Okay.
Yes, join says yes. See the link of the GoFundMe. And yeah, just I'm so proud of you. Keep pushing. It's not easy when you start off something like this because sometimes to get the help from the right people can be difficult, or people sometimes misunderstand you, misjudge you, and stuff like this. But keep pushing, keep going. You will get there. Africa need all kind of work like that, especially from people like you. So yeah, I'm just so proud of you, sis. I'm just so happy. So what are the challenges that you're facing now, dealing with this, and how long you've been working on it now? You hear me? Hello, sis.
I'm sorry, there was a feedback also. I've been working on this since September. I started a Facebook page, and I have the Facebook, my Instagram. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you perfectly.
Okay. Um, yeah, so I have the Facebook, Saving Ourselves African Diasporan with an N at the end of diasporan. There's the
Mm-hmm.
IG, which is Saving Ourselves Africa Diaspora. And
Mm-hmm.
then there is the Melanated Vendors Market. So that's what it's going to be called, the Melanated Vendors Market. And you can find that on the GoFundMe.
Awesome. What you're gonna do is you're gonna send the GoFundMe link here. Once you get out of the video, you can send the GoFundMe link, or you can even do it now. And yeah,
Right.
we can also have another interview with you, in the future once we're more organized. Because today we're late because at first when you canceled it because of the time differences, then I was planned to just do the video with my sister here who is about to join, so I can just do topic. But yeah, right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do another interview and see where you go in with the GoFundMe. Oh, sis off the screen. So yeah, we're gonna see where you're going with the GoFundMe, and we're gonna see also what we can do to help the GoFundMe get better. We can even talk about that, after the video. You can talk to me on Instagram again. So yeah, I'm just so proud of you, sis. I lost you there, but yeah, thank you for having you. And if you feel like you want to come back, you can still come back. Yes, sis, you can join, Sister Fatu. The link is there. So yeah, I'm so proud of people like this going back home and want to do something, because really it's not easy to want to do something back home. The sugar. Adi! Billahi, my son, he's just gonna be having his earphone. He cannot hear nobody. Indi masukursi. Kana bugo atay. So bugo tesa indi masukursi rang. So yeah, guys, just I was planned to have this interview with this sister here, Saving Ourselves Africa. Indi masukursi. Since 8:30, but then when she canceled because of the time differences, that's why everything just went so late now and stuff. But Anna Sukursi, my children, they take my sugar and they cannot bring it back. They just, they always on their devices. No one can do anything with these children. To figure out what I needed to do to help. Oh, don't worry, you will get there. Sometime when you start up organization. That's okay. Well, I could. Okay, nice could do it. Thank you. Sometimes when you start up an organization, it takes a long time for you to figure out exactly what you're gonna do and stuff. But sometimes even if you don't get the right idea, or you're not comfortable, or you're not really confident with whatever you think you're gonna do, still just go ahead and start up, because you have to start from somewhere. Once you start, then slowly, gradually, you will get to know exactly what you're gonna do and stuff. As you walk for many years coming. You can gradually move to wherever you want, or that is more beneficial and helpful for the community or for your work. You see. Yeah, contact me with the GoFundMe, and then we can share it, and even do a see, when we're doing the interview like this, we should be having the GoFundMe link. You see, and just tell people to click it. But yeah, next time. It's not easy when you first start up something like this, but keep going. That's the only thing I can tell you. And I'm so proud of you. But keep going. Sometimes it takes people years to get there, but they will get there when they keep going. Especially when what you're doing is good, just keep going. But yeah. I'm just gonna play some John Sek. There's this guy that died. This Senegal guy. He's a very big singer in Senegal. But he died. It's a bit sad. Oh, let me see if sister is. Because sister was saying. Hello, sis. Enjoy the you're looking so beautiful. Nyemuso Ayapole she's not coming, and then after from nowhere, Abapola, where's the link? I don't even know. But anyway, she came. Anyway, I try at least, I don't like if people contact me for this something like this and I say no. So I try my best. But yeah, you can join. We still have this topic to do, sis. How is the children? Are they troubling you there? So Albanian guys, love the Mandinka Diamo le Kelabi. I've not done Mandinka Diamo for a while. Jamungienam, Himdillah. Si sauce like what's in it. Suma gannaaw gi metti the exercise me metti suma gannaaw gi moo tax may toogee nii. Yes, we get to start somewhere, guys. That's the truth. I need to check out this so you guys can see the work, so you guys can hopefully order some. Hi, hello. Ignore these hairs. I'm supposed to trim them. But I don't wear the wig. To be honest, I only wear it when I'm doing video with it, which I did, I think, once. Yeah. Just so you guys can see it and order it if you want to order it. Don't know how to push my hand this way or this way. Yeah. Sister is here. Sister.
Hi. Hi.
I hope it's not too late for you because I'm your interview woman and not late.
I know. Therefore, imagine that I just came to the kids' bedroom because it be noise downstairs.
Oh, it's like that with Dindingo. It's not easy.
I know it's not. It's not easy with the kids. It's not easy.
You're looking beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much, my dear sister.
So yeah, okay,
yeah, let's.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you have anything in mind, or you think we should?
Actually, nothing serious. Just bring it to the table. What is it? Just bring it.
Okay, so let's tell you about single mother soul. Again, I know it is nyongol mantra single mother, but I don't want to be single mother for long. Hopefully, from now on.
That's good, mashallah. That's good, alhamdulillah.
Hopefully, make origa again na si rangbi. Na keo abuka la pipan kapo I'm single. Na ya mo kapo I'm single. Akapo yo, nobody wa yang single. They want ni single. I'm like I'm not married yet. But yeah, I can't video jibe but abuka comment.
Yeah, I told you phone nak yes, because he's serious. He's a serious guy. He's a serious man.
Don't mind him. I can just say maybe I don't know. So so yeah, lafta no maybe told you young demanding about tool musul mi yalanko. Society control influence science. I know society influence men, so the ningo it's just dunya benya science to be honest. But tool musul mi yalon keo ten tool blue. I don't tell lafita keo sotola. Sometime. So I don't know whether you ever experience single mother or not. Hope not, but if you do, doesn't matter. But anyway, right now, let's just even if you never experience this thing that I'm talking about, I'll talk about my own experience and just how I see things, So like society ka kele pour musol sign, especially musol, yeah, more be your dignity loose, more be you turn into this sexual material, this. I'm dancing like this and going crazy, this.
It can't walk.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes nintoli woke, I don't tell lafitanga ke bete ma soto. Aka kele more difficult. That's what I noticed. Because a lot of the ke bete mal, it can still a certain behavior, especially in told me new video kono. Doesn't matter it's Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or wherever. What do you think? Like because the ke like nga video ke for sign nani, so nga have little idea. Juma ke betema or not ke betema, especially ke o min ke because of video or
I mean, let me come in there. I mean, the thing is, you don't judge a book by the cover.
That is true, but people do.
Yeah, I know people do.
The reality.
Yaro moro bi eni eje TV to ya in some Africa nyo man serious ninga nyu futu teninte ayatra onte. The person is not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, even these people who act movies, celebrities and all that, sometimes you can make in front of camera, they are not like, you find that they are very, very wonderful people, they are very sweet people.
Yeah. But when you are acting, it's different. I mean, me too. I'm a comedian. When you are like in a movie, it's different from just someone like
No,
me taking video.
I know. That's the point that I am coming. You don't judge somebody because you are married nyama. You can't marry Joyo nyama. So if you want to judge someone like that, you're always gonna make mistake all the time.
That's true.
So I believe in before I judge someone, nga marry long follow. I want to know the person before I judge you, because we always have to give each
It's
other
not like
chance.
about judging. It's like, okay, but I'm gonna make it clear. It's about maybe it's a imaging experience because maybe, like I said earlier on, maybe it's a fango iman single
No,
motherness
I
experience or
never,
iman experience.
I never experienced that, to be honest.
So it's like that because when you're a single mother, keol jama ika lafika muke futu, but ika sila because number one, ibu kala ko ite musu betoleti ak ika mirel ko ite futu janjanta maybe because ite manke musu betoti. I don't
No,
have
it's,
musol fan sometimes ika near keo mit me ala futu janjanta. Sometimes you think again, I hope he wasn't cheating or being horrible. That's why the photo janjang. It's a natural thing. Let's just be real. So and then after
yeah.
maybe near ke long 4 year trust journey, But first time now I was married, I'm divorced. Most of the time you're like, I hope you're not like my ex. This kind of thing can pop up sometimes. But anyway,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so it's like when you're a woman and you're single, like keol jamaka na iya sutu na tara ibe media. Keol jamaka na iya
Mm-hmm.
nie ibe certain behavior kela ake lafi maybe because maybe naturally you look nice, but akeo bete mal jama aka sila so aka muso natural aka keo bete ma nyini whatever keo bete ma is aka delay. I know this because I've been doing
Yeah.
video for 4 years. Aka kele natural keo minu kana keo tang killing maybe bekala bete ma ni lokita adu wo bete ma fam abe nala abe jubela ibe maybe diamula anyhow wala kudo rek abe parambori because keo bete ma fana asatota but amansia because it all fana ibuka available it all jama
Yeah.
they taking.
Yes.
So it's not like they're judging you or whatever, but it's like it all fana it came from protect because ke wana bete yata kalo nente mu ke bete oleti but it left musu bete ma in order for things to work. Just like
Yeah,
muso na
that's
bete yata, jokes aside, akalo nente musu bete oleti, but I need ke bete ma pour things ye work. So muso ka trial aka wo ke bete ma nyini, so ke ofana ka trial aka wo musu bete ma nyini. So hani na ye like jama bari na ye nyin certain behavior je, hani na tra ite man tra wonya. Bari yela book cover wonyama, comme ka fo kana ko bani jube. Hani na tra man tra wonyama, bari yela book cover wonyama.
Yeah.
Nimo not a book sales. Book sales, the cover is important. Let's just be real. Honey, YouTube and thumbnail is important sometimes. I mean, you have to do book thumbnail. So, next real book, it had a book sale from a library. You book me along and looked crazy. You book me along and looked fancy and nice, catchy word. Read this book, it will change your life or something. What do you think? You're gonna pick that book. So I'm not saying people to live a fake life in the media, but what I'm saying is nice and told musol bejang adon told la fita futu wala ke betema nto nyantal na ke betema imansia minu be available site. So fontol for ngam fan dada not just for the ke betema but fontol la own good. Imanya na fan dada like a holy person or whatever. You don't have to go that far. But try to look at yourself. Ite na yatra itele ke watinu. Ika muso nyini sutu single mother because single mother it's not easy for you have ke betema. Me Alonko, they're very handsome and they made it in life. Let's just be real. Because they have
to
chance
get them.
to go and marry somebody who is not single. Let's just be real.
That's true, yeah.
So what do you want? What are you doing for them to choose you? Because they have option to choose somebody who is not single. And now they're choosing you. What are they choosing you for? Especially when you're looking right and idiotic and behaving like I'm a joke.
I think
it's
first
gonna
of all,
delay you. That's the right thing. And
yeah, it's gonna delay you.
This, we delay ourselves by doing this, especially us that in the medias, or even the people that are not single mother. I don't know. What do you think? Do you understand what I'm saying now?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. I mean, I believe that I always say it doesn't matter how you look. When your man come, ni Natalie.
That's true. But
yeah,
let's just
sometimes to the look matters.
Yeah, it's not just even the look. It's the way you will behave. For me, I'm not all about look. No, I mean like the way you behave, like the way you
Yeah,
dress or
that's
the
true
way you
because
behave in the media. You know, when you're too rancang in the media, it's most likely you attract rancang men. That's the reality.
yeah, you know why? The way you dress, that's the kind of money you're gonna get.
Exactly, and the way you behave too, not just the dressing.
Do yeah, do let me just say everything about that person, the way you are, that's what you are going to get.
Exactly, that's what I mean. I
From
love
head
you.
to toe, the way you are, that's what you are going to get. If you dress decently, you will get a decent man or boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. I said the same thing goes to girls too. If you dress nicely, there we go. But if you dress like if you dress like someone who is going to nightclub, you are going to have a nightclub
Yeah,
boyfriend
it's
or
not
husband.
always like when you dress nice, you're gonna have a nice man. I know
No,
what I know the viewers. This is why I'm talking. I know what you said is what I'm saying, but I know the
yeah,
viewers gonna say that people sometimes do ibado and they have a bad husband. I know that, but at least when you dress mature and you behave mature, at least or you behave like a responsible woman, you're not too rancid and going crazy and doing inappropriate stuff, sewing your bum all the time and just going crazy and just
hmm
like a desperate whore. If you're not doing that, subhanallah, then you have less chance of attracting men who just come in to play and think you're like that. Because if you're doing that, even if you're not like that, you're just doing it for fun, they'll think you're like that.
I mean, let me just come in there. Let me just say in the UK, especially when it's summer times,
Mm-hmm.
you put on something short, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Even don't be benami anonko, they'll think that yeah, that those kind of women you be tapasla
Mm-hmm.
because they think that maybe you wanted to have
Something, yeah.
something with something, so that's why you dress like that.
Mm-hmm.
So coming like Molly Afonyam, dressing too is matter the whole a lot, you know.
I just want to say this also because I know the viewers, they're gonna be finding great. Now, this is not for every man. This is for Natara Iteyola Amijo. You want a man from Tola community. I do you want a good man from Tola community. I do even
That's
you want
right.
a man me all along, so I say guide you all along more. Because that's what I want. So,
Yeah.
but in Natara, you just want any man, then do anyhow.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. This
I mean,
made it
it's
clear.
not. I mean, yeah, long pruka Kenny musobe ke 50-50. It is very hard. Yeah, understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Mafuka buka story, aka story, but I believe that nite muso nite beteata.
Mm-hmm.
Hanite keja was. I believe that you see like attitude you can you see like oh attitude do no ke to like it's quali no le.
Mm-hmm.
Ninke fane muso so me anonko amalla fala benyam asala alo good attitude do no fananto.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we stay together, so how can you not attitude tale, obviously. It just like if it do kulu. I can't find attitude later. Because I'm more attitude tadi.
Ha. But
Ha
sometimes you know that it doesn't work all the time. Sometimes keo do ni emit wala musu do ni emit. Hani na tara ite bete yata e mari buka sonna change. You know that. If you are lucky,
no.
e mari musu de change.
for
You
them
know
for them
that.
yeah, I know for them to change is a problem. Especially name otra ke baba. It's a ke baba fali no.
Uh-huh. It
So
can
you
change.
can't
I know
change
what you
the
mean. It's true. More can change the true long, but it's not for everyone. Just so people to know.
no,
So
it's not.
yeah.
It's not. It won't work for everybody. It's just
No.
like if you are lucky, if you have a man that have God in their own heart, some men they have God. They will say, okay, this my wife or this my girlfriend. She's nice to me. Let me just change.
Mm-hmm.
Don't change lady. To be honest, some people change. Not
Yes.
all of them. Yeah,
True.
the same.
Don't can change
The
it.
same thing as Mustafa can change lady.
Mm-hmm. True.
But it's not all everybody. I'm not saying for everyone. So
Mm-hmm.
this thing is just like luck. I believe it's just like luck.
Ha. Different. That's what I believe.
I
That's
believe
true.
it's just like luck. Yeah. Abe mu harjele ti doro. And in mensal ita doro dua. You just pray about it and then.
Ha. I think you pray about it, but I think you also have to know how to play your card. Not just
Very
like
well.
playing card like this is a game, but you have to be real with yourself. For example, you have to know that I want to futu keo min beteata
Yeah.
katandi sakantuman to min futu janjanta ka ntol la fita futu so la like intenyo mbafola for example ko lafta photo so la mi yalon ko wala beti ata katambi nanyi jompa break ex photo so
Yeah,
say yente ye fam pare pour ye ke wo musu bete ya mi yalon ko ayalon ne how to ke photo bete ya
yeah. It's a big tax. You have to be ready for it.
mm-hmm.
You
Like
have to be ready
because
for
sometimes
it.
you told we are too single, it's hard puntole futu patake pana because told we are too independent. Depend what type of muso you are. Like, but if you are
Yeah,
somebody that so
yeah. That's
what
true.
you gonna advise us? Like what to expect again? Like nim tata futu kakamodol komanaka nunko fatally. How to say fatally in Mandinka? What happened
Mirror,
on
I don't
that?
know. Calculate at some, yeah.
Ha. So remind us, sister. What's
N-
there to remember again? Mm-hmm.
No, I mean the only thing that I would say that
Mm-hmm.
because Yalo is like it's nothing new again because Yalo I married Fusale before I marry Yalo ne membije ya understand it. So I
Ah
marry
no, but
for
sometimes it can't I'm divorced for 13, it's like over 12 years now. So sometimes I'm married kanjinale. So I remind Molia Kotake, please. I know
I
that
mean
apart from cooking, and looking after the children when you have children and stuff. I mean, like you cook sometime and stuff like that. Apart from that, remind us, like let's just talk about what is a good happy marriage to you. Like remind us what we should remember, like or the challenges that we should remember. Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean, I always say that in life everything is challenging.
mm-hmm,
Even if you are putting your socks, your slippers is challenging.
mm-hmm,
Marriage is as I said my first video as well, it's about understanding. I mean,
mm-hmm,
under there's three things I believe in: my understanding, trust,
mm-hmm,
respect each other, be there for each other, good or bad, stick to
mm-hmm.
each other. Those things are very, very important in marriage.
Listening to each other.
Yeah, listen to each other, respect each other, trust each other, communicate with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you fight, talk about it. You know, don't
Sounds
don't go to
amazing.
bed. Yeah, don't go to bed without talking about it. Make sure that
Mm-hmm.
same day, when after maybe like 30 minutes or 1 hour, if everybody have calmed down, sit down, talk about it. You must talk about it.
But what do you think that is gonna make it difficult for the people to understand each other that you're seeing, and also for people to be able to communicate with each other? Because I think sometimes, especially in Tola community,
Mhm.
black community, it's difficult for us to communicate. Hey, mixing the English and everything.
I
because
I mean,
Mhm.
yeah.
Because
It's very easy and simple, to be honest. It's just like
it
ABC.
depends, is but like a lot of us, like it could be the woman or the man, but a lot of us sometimes it's both. A lot of us come from parents that that just blame and blame and blame. So when you grow up like that, sometimes when your partner you have problem, you just blaming them and blaming them and blaming them. So how are you gonna talk to them when they're the one that is always wrong and then you're fine?
It's very. Let me just come again. It's very easy. Ola nanka vuko.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is about communication. If you have problem, you talk about for a second. You have to find a way how to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
You must find your way because
Mm-hmm.
ke yara muso yara ke lon. So
Mm-hmm.
if you find a way, find it. Come alka way find yam la rangoka. I'll be the same way you find out to talk about it.
So do you feel
You
like
know.
when the muso, because I don't want to ask you like what you how do you and your husband, how do you do it? I don't want to say that because I know we are very African, so we have to be careful. It's not everybody that is too open minded, or maybe your husband might not be too open minded. So maybe your husband will get angry. It's not personal like a bedroom thing or anything. I wouldn't ask you
Mm,
that, sis. You're my older sister, unless
mm.
you're happy to talk about anything. But I will not ask you those things. But it's like, for example, netra iteni ila husband ali misunderstand. More husband misunderstanding sort of.
Mm.
Like, for example, ni husband man lafika diamu, or la husband you muso blame, or la muso your husband blame all the time. What do you think that situation is? Like, I feel like Ntula community is full of people that always just blame the other person. You see, it could be family member, it could be friend, it could be your
Yeah.
parents. Do you see what
Hmm.
I mean? Like, So people that it's many, it's not some, it's actually like 90% of our community, to be honest. It's an African thing. It's a whole Africa. I don't know if other people have this, but it's an African thing. Like we told Jama, the moment the other person start telling you this and this is what you did to me is wrong, you will not apologize. You will not even listen, and you always find a way to turn it and say that it's because of A, B, and C. That's why this happened.
I know, to turn it around quickly. Yeah.
What do you think about it? I hate that so much.
I mean, I hate it too. I hate it too. I always, if I'm wrong, I'm not proud to say, oh, I'm sorry, I did not mean it like that, or next time I'm not going to do it. So I believe that the same thing applies to the man as well. So, care for any wrong time, you have to accept that you are wrong. Yeah, this is why so many of us make mistakes. Some women and some men will never accept that we are wrong. You understand? And there is some women think that when they accept that they are wrong, maybe like they are a partner, they will look down on them. The same thing applies to men. Yeah, I understand. Carol, for example, maybe even if they say sorry to their wife, maybe it show them that they are weak. No, I believe
Can I say
that's
something
love.
there, please? Can I say something
Yeah.
there? That's true. But you know why more told Jamal for I'm wrong, coming to Bible Kakayami? It's because the system Jama is so corrupt, and like I always say, it's so corrupt from the beginning, from us growing up. So told Jama, ni mo yafuko I'm wrong. Now they always wrong. Next time when something happen, I know it, not again, like, so they just now make you somebody that who is a troublemaker or somebody that who is always wrong.
Yeah, I mean, are we talking about between husband and wife? Are we talking about like society?
But this is just not just whatever normally we do that with husband and wife is what we do in society, in our society.
Yeah,
Normally it's all the same.
I believe that when you come between husband and wife, you have to create environment for yourself. You have to create a communication environment between both of you as well, because this is between husband and wife here. You understand? So if I am wrong, I will say next time if you are wrong, you have to accept that you are wrong. I always say that. Okay, you remember last time I was wrong, I apologize. So this time, definitely, in your heart that you are wrong. So you need to apologize. Yeah, if you apologize, that doesn't mean that you are weak or you are not a man enough. No, you just show that you are a responsible someone. You are a very, very responsible man. Yeah, the same thing. If I'm wrong too, I would just say, okay, I'm wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. Just misunderstanding. I did not understand. Yeah, just communicate. Just talk about it. Okay, we say, okay, no problem. Then that's fine. That's fine. You move on.
Yes, that is what I say. That's what we need to do. But do you also know that why we can? Because me when there's an issue, I like to look at why this issue is like this. So as every little issue in our community, I try to see why it's like. I don't sit down and try to calculate why is this. I don't have time for that. But
yeah, I mean, let me come.
I try to remember, like that.
I mean, let me just land there. You see, this is the problem with our society because of if you do something only once, if you apologize, the next time, whatever happened, even if you are not there, they'll say, oh, it's Ami that did it. It's Ami. She's one who did it. Even if you are not there, they'll say you did it.
They did that a lot.
Yeah, that's the problem. And then, I mean, it's very, very hard for us to, take those things out of our society. To be honest, it is a big job. It's there. We found it there. So I know, even if you are not there, something happened. As soon as you apologize, okay, oh, it's me, I'm sorry. Oh my God, that's why it's so many people they'll say, it's not me, even if it's them, because they know that next time they'll say it's you. Even if you are not there, somebody else do something similar to what you did, they'll say, oh, she's the one, or he's the one. So you see, it's very, very difficult. It's very, very hard.
Or they can lie. Sometimes the person who did it can even, if it's an office or something, sometimes the person who did it can even push it on you, and people will just easily say it's you because you're the one
that's true, yeah. Or whatever. Yeah, yes, that's true, yeah. That's true.
So just stop doing that then. In order for
we have to stop doing that. Just like if somebody steals something once in your house, you cut that person. The next time something disappeared, you will say, oh, okay, she's the one. Okay, definitely she's the one. It's not good.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's my son.
No, it's okay. The kids, we all have kids. We it's not easy.
It's not. Yeah, what about that too? The kids sometimes they make it very hard for the relationship to be happy because the kids annoying you all the time. Oh, sis. When I
Yeah,
think
I
about it, I
know.
don't want to say I don't want to get married again because of this. But what do you think about kids that are annoying us too, like all the time?
Well, the thing is, there's nothing we can do about that. We just have to talk to them, you know, just put them down and talk to them and tell them what you want, what you don't want. I believe that they'll understand too, because kids have to be kids. Kids have to be
True.
kids. So you just have to put them down and just talk to them nicely. They'll understand you.
They'll know. Well, depend what child is and what they're doing, but they're gonna do it again and again and again 1 million times. But anyway, me, I learn like to meditate, and I learn like I have my tips that I'm using now, and it's working. I'll use it for a while, and then I'll share it in a video. But the kids, they really do really affect our marriages a lot. They just affect our mental health in general as a parent a lot. Like I want to do a whole topic for that, soon. I did it before, but I need a new one, proper one, because the kids themselves, it's like they don't know. Maybe if they know how much they're affecting their parents' mental health, especially the mother who like deal with them more, especially if it's more
Hmm.
than one child or two. I feel like if they know the damage that they're doing to their mother, they will stop. Because if you're angry all day with the children, or even at work, or whoever you're angry with, they're annoying you. You cannot be happy that now that it's nighttime and you're happy from nowhere. You see,
Yes, yes. I
it's
mean,
very
I mean,
hard.
I
So
mean,
I
I
feel like
mean,
the men need to understand that too, so they can maybe like help
they,
understand
yeah,
why
they have
it's
to
hard for us to.
understand. Yeah, in another video we'll talk about the kids side, because even in marriage, they can. I mean, even your sex life will change everything. So when you have
Yeah,
kids,
I know. This
when
is
it,
what I'm saying. It's
when you
hard.
have, yeah, when you have kids, everything change. Everything. You cannot really, you cannot, especially for we African. I'm not saying all, but some of us. So you cannot even enjoy your sex life anymore like before, especially when the kids are there and all that. So it's a lot of sacrifice that we do as a woman. We did a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
we
So
should do a special topic for that.
yeah, yeah. So you have to accept things. So anything that you are doing, you are just like you are stealing. You are stealing.
Yes, you have to be careful every time. This is why it's not that's why I don't want to have children again when I'm married. But my mother
you,
says I will like,
you have to you have to have children. They are beautiful. They are,
why?
you know
Sis,
why, they are God gift. They are God gift.
they are, but children is very hard nowadays in this DNA, even in Africa. It's very hard to bring up children nowadays because the children nowadays they blame their parents for their own behavior. They will not
Yeah,
listen to
they
you. They will annoy you
they
every day, and when you
they
react, they blame
argue.
you.
They argue a lot. They'll argue
They're
with you a
blaming
lot.
you for reacting to their own behavior. Like you're not allowed to react,
Yeah,
but they're allowed to do whatever they like.
and they are very smart. They think that they know everything.
They're very rude. I'm done. I don't want to have any more children. So
No,
annoying.
you are going to have children. Don't say that. You have children.
No. When I'm gonna be married again, I'm gonna go and tell them to give me 100 years something that is gonna take 100 years to finish. I don't know what that is, but
I think
if I'm
I
gonna
think
live
it's I
long.
I think it's 10 years, not not. I think you stop at 10 years. So
Exactly, and I know these things are not good too. They say this family planning stuff is not good too. Yeah, is that not what they
yeah,
say?
it make it. It's not everybody, but for me, it make me put on weight. And when you put on weight, to lose weight is a problem.
Yeah, but not just that. They say it's actually not good for your health.
Yeah, but what can we do? We don't have choice.
You're right.
If you don't do it, do they want us to be like a baby making machine? We are not a baby making machine.
No, no. And the olden day, they say that some men will just give you some juju, and when you tired, you don't get pregnant. But I don't know how true is that.
I heard about that for when I was growing up, but I don't believe in that because
I wouldn't risk it. Yeah,
I
carrying
won't.
the juju.
When I was growing up, I heard about that, but oh my God,
Mm-hmm. Oh, anyway,
I
sis.
I I never tried that. So anyway, in another video, we'll talk about the kids, how they affect our life and all that.
Yes, and give some tips how to try and manage it and stuff. Yeah, we can do that. I don't want to hold you long because of this video, started late.
Yeah, video, yeah.
And we didn't schedule it earlier. We only scheduled it today. Thank you so much for coming. But yeah, if you do you
My
think you have
sister,
more
no
more
problem.
5 minutes or you want to go now?
Yeah, no
Hi.
problem. I just want to go and wash my dirty dishes in my kitchen.
Oh
As a mother, our job is never finished.
no.
Sometimes I'll be here cleaning till like 12 o'clock in the midnight, 12:30 before I finish everything. Yes, because in the morning I don't have time. I'm doing school running, shopping, doing my appointment, doing my own things. So what I normally do is I clean my house in the night when the kids go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because my kid, just because today is our weekend, so they stay till like 10 or half 10 before they go to bed. But like during the week by 8 o'clock they go to bed. So from 8 o'clock I'll clean all my house, my bathroom, my kitchen, my sitting room, everywhere. So when I wake up in the morning, everything is nice and clean. So I don't need to clean
Mm-hmm.
during the day. So I'll just be doing they go to different school, drop them and then come back, pick them up different times. So, you know,
Oh, bless you. For me, mine they already, been going and coming by themselves. So I've passed that
yeah,
stage. This is why,
yeah.
see, I don't want to go back to that picking up, dropping
No,
up stage.
eh, just like me, my other ones, the first grown up ones, so I don't. They come on their own, but the little one, I have to take them, bring, and there's sometimes to the weather. If the weather is not nice, I have to go and pick all of them, bring them home. They can't walk because sometimes Manchester is raining sometimes, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I have to pick them up,
Oh,
bring them. So yeah, but it's
you
but
live right at
alhamdulillah.
the airport. To go to Gambia will be very easy for you after Queen's. I'm
Don't
jealous.
worry,
I will move to Manchester.
we'll go together. We'll go together in the Gambia.
I will move to Manchester because when I go to Gambia, I go through Manchester still now.
Eze, you have to
Mhm.
come. I mean, I'm here.
I'll come and visit you, says Inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah, you have to come and see me. So that's what I do for my day. I mean, that's all it's not easy, but alhamdulillah, I thank God. I'm alive
They'll
with
grow
the
up soon.
kids. Yeah, before you know it, they grow up. Before you know it, they grow up.
They do, mashallah. They totally do.
Inshallah, yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, sis. I'll
Ah,
let you get on with your, cleaning and stuff. I wish
okay,
I was there to help you.
my sister, thank you. I'm here. I'm
Oh,
coming to go and do my tidy up. So,
oh, run along
and
so you can rest.
yeah, and they want to have some movie night as well. So I have to do them popcorn. You know.
Oh, do you do the homemade one? I like making it too.
Yeah, I make it as well. I always make it. So
You can teach them how to make it. My children know how to make it years ago, even. It's not hard to make. You just put little oil and cover it.
yeah, you know what? So I normal allow them, but what happens? Sometimes they'll be arguing in the kitchen. They always argue. They're always there standing
Oh,
arguing with each other. No, 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 no. Mama said no, don't put sugar. No, I want salt. I don't want. So I will say, you know what? Let me do it my own way. For if you
oh,
just
you
stand
let
and
them teach,
watch.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
We will talk about it after. There's a way you teach them how to not do the like when one is doing it, they're the only one that is doing it, and then the other one is not allowed there.
yeah.
I'll talk
But
to you how to do it, how to go about it, and then the sugar and the salt, whatever, they should do it themselves. So you just make it, and then they can have whatever they want in it by themselves.
yeah, the popcorn. They like when I make like caramel, the sugar in the pot.
Oh, you make that yummy unhealthy one. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. So that's why, because sometimes this kid, you can never go between them when they're arguing, because when they argue, that's why sometimes when they argue, oh mama, this, I will say no, just go and deal with it yourself, because sometimes if I just get myself involved, they'll end up coming to me like, oh no, you see that after they'll be friends. So I just
Me,
leave
I'm
them to
very
do their
lucky with
own
my
thing.
two. They don't argue a lot at all. They hardly argue about stuff, and even when they do, it's not a big argument. That part they're not annoyed
Yeah,
me with that part.
yeah, me, my own, they can argue, but as soon as they argue, within 1 minute, they are best friends. So sometimes I was like, I
That's
thought,
like
I
me.
thought,
That's what I
yeah,
do.
what? I didn't say, I won't say they should hear, but I was saying to myself that, what? I thought that they were arguing.
They're young, and they have good hearts too. That's good.
Yeah, and they love each other. They always love each other.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, bless you.
yeah.
Bless
They
them.
always play together. They do things to. They even do everything together. So
Oh,
you
bless
know,
them. Bless
yeah.
them. I bet they're beautiful like their mother.
Oh, just like their auntie Ami, just like you.
Oh no, they will be like their mother. They will be so beautiful.
No, no, they are just like you too as well.
Oh, thank you, sis. Right,
Thank you
I'll let
so
you
much,
go.
my
Yeah.
dear.
We can arrange
All
to
right,
put a
say
proper video.
inshallah, inshallah. Say hello to everyone.
Thank you so much.
Have a
Yes,
nice weekend, everybody.
you're welcome. Homa, thank you. But put your channel name again here, just so people can
It's not.
follow you. Yeah.
I thought it's there. Oh, it's not there.
You're right. It might be soon, but because I have this thing on the, I don't know how to take them out. Did anyone know how to take out the comments? The comments, on the screen. It's crazy. I don't know how to take it out. Anyways, it's just go and get the link and copy the link of your channel here, or just put your channel name. But if you can copy the link on the comment section, it's even better. So people can click it, but you can also just put the name. Hi, the Empire. Hi, Leticia. Yeah, it's Leticia. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Rise. Be. What happened? You went out. I know that it cut off, sis. Don't worry.
You got also. See you guys later. Then take
Thank
care.
you so much. Say see you again
Okay. Bye
soon.
bye. All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Have a good weekend. Bye. Yeah, your name is here anyway. Is that yeah? That's your channel name. F Ja Hure Ka F F Ja Hure Gas F Ja Hure Gas Kitchen. I always struggle to pronounce your last name, sis. It's Sarahule last name, is it? There was this Sarahule man that wanted to marry me, sis. It's like a comedy, so I have to make you guys laugh about this. The Sarahule man, he was living in, I don't know, Holland or something, and then he moved to Birmingham or something, he said. I think it was a Birmingham. This tiny short Sarahule guy, and you know me, I'm too jumper, but I like a guy that at least, because I'm not small yet, so I don't like tiny short guy. Not that I hate them, but Subhanallah, hey, the tiny short guys. I feel sorry for you guys tonight. I shouldn't say that at all. I'm just an idiot, but anyway, it's not that I don't like tiny short guy, but for me, I think if I have to marry a tiny short guy, he have to be very romantic, kind, loving, good in bed. Good in bed doesn't mean just what you have. Anyway, it's not all tiny short guy that don't have a correct manhood. I've seen tiny short guy that have a manhood that is bigger than a lot of tall big guy. By the way, anyway, it's not that I'm just gonna be talking about the manhood tonight. Hopefully not, but I just want people to know that. Anyway, I don't know why I'm saying this. Subhanallah. But what I'm saying is that when people, that's my son coughing, trying to remind me to not talk about that. Go get out of the living room if you don't want me to talk. Okay. my son, he's 12. He have his earphone, but he can hear me. So he was coughing to tell me, Mom, don't talk about that. My children are not used to me talking like that in front of them. So what happened is, this man, he wanted to marry me, and this man is very small and tiny. Nothing wrong with small tiny men, but I'm not a small woman yet. So I keep telling him, but you are smaller than me. I'm too big and stuff. I'll feel so fat, when I marry you. And he will be like, no, that's fine. Da, da, da. I didn't tell him like you're smaller than me, but I was like, but how tall are you? I'm a big woman. I talk like this. And he was like, oh, I said, send me a full picture of you. And he sent me the full picture. And I was like, this full picture. But the guy, he was like, baby, I love you so much. Da, da, da. And then he was like, what else? He was, I don't know. He was saying he was into some diamond and gold stuff. I was like, ooh. Some job for a diamond digger, gold, man. But me, I don't care about diamond or no. I'm too laid back with life here. So can't be bothered diamond or porridge. Who cares? As long as I breathe. So what happened is, Miss Nala, hope you will not strangle me when I come in. I will strangle your entire generation. Hi, Marcel. Thank you. You can come in. You want to come in? So what happened is the man was like, why we did not get on is he wanted to marry me because then I told him this is like about 3 years ago, something like this. I told him that I'm doing this no sex before marriage thing here. So he said that's fine. And then I asked him how was his manhood. And then he said to me, the manhood is fine. I said, you saw? And he said, yes. I said, I can't remember. I think like he was supposed to show me the manual and he was refusing. Not refusing, but he was like making excuses. And I was like, I'm not marrying you at all, not knowing how your man would look like. Anyway. But then also the man just, even if he showed me the manual, I was not going to marry him anyway. But don't know why I was asking him the manual. Anyway, so the man, he couldn't speak, he speak Mandinka, but his Mandinkas are very like Sarahule Mandinka. And he also was not speaking Wolof. That's not the problem, but what was the problem again? There was something to do with his culture or something, like some culture differences and stuff. I can't remember because we were talking about what's gonna happen when we are married. Yeah. He wanted me to have children too. He was like, he wanted me to have children. I'm like, children. It's not like I don't want to ever have children, but I really don't want to have children again, especially with the wrong man again, or just because I feel like as I'm healing my childhood trauma, I just want peace. Yeah, I don't want hassle with children abroad. It's not easy. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for the donation. I'm the worst person to donate to because I'm just yapping instead of thanking you. Hi, Musa. Thank you. So what happened is, I know some of you will be like, why are you asking the man who? The man was talking. He was talking naughty. That's why we get to that asking him the manhood thing. Because, when I tell him that, I'm a big woman, and I'm a big woman, and, I don't want to tell him, and you are a smaller guy. And then he was like, yeah, but I'm not small guy like the way you think I'm a small guy. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I mean, I'm not small at all, like, there. I say, ooh, you're not. And then we are like talking. And then I say to you, ooh, you want to prove it, something like this. But he was so cold, so Muslim. So he was like, Subhanallah, you will see them, you get married. I'm like, fine, the bar, right? Who is gonna marry you blindly in this DNA? And you are gonna come to bed with me, and I'm gonna be like one of my friends going back to the Imam the next day, like, I'm done with this, can't handle it, the carrot. Nothing wrong with marrying a carrot husband, but if you're gonna marry a carrot husband, you have to know that you're marrying a carrot husband, yeah. Not on the wedding night and you find out you marry a carrot husband. I always tell these men that when they know they're carrot, there's nothing wrong with that, but you don't hide it. Especially when you're marrying an adult. Maybe you should go and marry some tiny baby, some tiny virgin baby. If you marry an adult, especially a single mother, old woman, single mother like me, 100-year-old, you marry her and you don't tell her, that you are a carrot man. And you hide it or you lie. A lot of men lie, by the way. When they're carrot men, they're like they're cassava men. I'm like, why are you saying you're cassava when you're carrot? So when you marry this carrot man, and a lot of these carrot men, they don't want to do nothing, knowing that they have to work harder. I know it's so unfair, but it's not like they have to work harder. You know how a lot of the African men say that the Western men, you know, the non-African men, some of them have to work harder because they're not cassava. Some African men really believe that these Western men, they have to work harder in the bedroom because they're not cassava. So then they have to do all this playing and stuff. They don't have to do it because they're already cassava. And some of these men who are not cassava, that's fine. Depend the kind of woman you marry. It's not every woman that want a cassava man or cucumber man or whatever. Some women don't care about, women. Some women don't care about carrot men. Sorry. Just in the jumper break comedy mood tonight. Sorry, guys. Just in the jumper break comedy mood tonight. You know. So what happened is, hi, when the carrot man, doesn't matter even if the man is cassava, I think every man should just know how to not be too big or too shy, which I don't think they're shy anyway. They will not touch you if they're shy. But there are some of them actually say they're shy to make you happy. But they're not shy to even touch you for the first place. That's not shyness. I call it user with cat. So some of these carrot men, I'm sorry I keep repeating it, but and some of the cassava men too. You know me, I'll never stay with a man just because he's cassava. I left some cassava men. Hi, I'm good, thank you. So when the men are cassava and they're not, and they're so proud and wicked and just thinking because they're cassava, you have to just take it. Just take it. You should be lucky you have it. Take it. And just leave you. I'm like, fine, no bother with your cassava. I hate it. You will not touch me at all. I'm not your slave. I think it's to do with the child marriage that I've been through here. I'll never allow men to just me like me. You know how some our men are so wicked. In the bedroom, it's like they hate you. Sometimes, especially when you're with them for so long, they just jump on you like a sick chicken, and just done with it. Never I have the kind of relationship. But the carrot men, they also have to know that they have to be very good with making the woman happy, carrot or not. But if they don't know how to make the woman happy, cassava, a lot of my followers, they know what it means. The cassava mean that, the proper African man, that's cassava. So just like the way cassava and carrot is different, sis. That's all, you should know this, sis. The cassava and carrot is different. That's it. Carrot man and cassava man. So some of these carrot men, if they know what to do and just be nice. The kindness is what some of us need. To be honest, this cassava and carrot thing is just a joke, to be honest. It's not a joke. Who wouldn't want a cassava man that is a good man? But you rather have a carrot man that is a good man than a cassava man. I'll always take a carrot man that is a good man. But some of the carrot men that are bad, they always make me laugh. How dare you? You're a carrot man. Now that's not enough. Now you're evil, cheating with your carrot. Subhanallah. Carrot men that are cheating, they make me laugh. And the carrot men that are evil, like hitting their woman and just going crazy, like how dare you? It's an African team or term. It's just Amish term. I don't know if it's an African term, but soft men are strong men. Yeah, depend what you mean. Soft men are strong men. So jokes aside, the men that are carrot men, if you guys want the wig, you have to call me. I'm selling it. That's why I'm wearing it. Okay, guys? Don't forget to call me and buy your wig. Okay? See? So cute. So, jokes aside, this carrot and cassava thing, don't worry about it. Let's talk about the real topic. What I think us single mothers have to know is that Number one, we cannot base on this carrot and cassava thing. There's nothing better than a good, kind, loving cassava man. Wake you in the morning with the cassava. Hey, heaven on earth. I know. But we also have to know that as we already married, and the marriage break up or the husband die or whatever, most of the time the marriage break up, that's why we're single. Hope not the husband die. But Subhanallah, we have to know that we cannot just settle for a cassava man just because he's cassava man. I know it's not easy to be single for long. You're gonna see, different men after you and stuff like this. Lot of the cassava men, they're very narcissistic, especially in our community. Cassava is yoga is food. Yeah, cassava is food, but I don't mean it in a food way at this point. I'm not. Don't kill me. Lot of the cassava men are narcissistic. Doesn't matter what tribe they are and what religion they are. Because they feel like because they have that cassava, I'm gonna try to look at it, I don't have eye contact. Because they have the cassava, they think now, you just have to take whatever comes with the cassava. And because of this, a lot of the cassava men cannot have peace and enjoy their cassava. I keep telling them this. Some carrot man will have more peace than you because the carrot man will know how to use his carrot. Also will know how to love and care and be honest and be nice and kind. Now you become a fool because of your carrot / donkey / horse. Now you think that because you have this, you have to just find a barrack and be dishonest and idiotic and wicked and rude and narcissistic and selfish. Do all of this horrible time, and the woman have to take it because of your hopeless cassava. If the woman is hopeless anyway, not when the woman is like, I'm you. Two jump over for that. So, but now your cassava become your punishment. You're gonna have peace. You're always gonna be miserable, angry because this woman that you cannot be nice to them, they cannot be nice to you too. You see. So then you're always angry, going around looking for happiness, giving everybody your cassava, going crazy. You might catch disease and die young. Sorry, but that's how this world works. Not just because you have a cassava now you have to be everywhere chuk-chuking your cassava. No, just find a barrage, behave, calm the hell down. Just know that it's just a cassava. God give you this. He doesn't give you it for you to use it to abuse yourself and abuse women. You're abusing yourself with it. Because look at it this way. Because you feel like it's cassava, now you feel like you're going to give it to every woman. Because most of the time, you know that the woman will love it. Yeah, if they're like some hopeless your woman, they will be like, oh, I love it. So you keep going, giving it to them and going crazy. And you ruin your own woman who love you. You ruin the love. Now it's up to her to go or to stay there, but the love is done. Especially if you're not going to change. You continue wounding this love. You continue cutting the throat of this love. Every day you cut the throat of the love. Strangle the love. Kill the love. Every day you kill the love. Cut the neck of the love every day. So the woman sometimes is like, I'm just gonna stay here because of the cassava and my children. Nothing else. So, especially some of you cassava men that hit the woman and just narcissistic and idiotic. What a joke. I told you guys this, God will punish you. Your cassava is gonna send you to hell. I'm not joking. Because of your cassava, you cannot be nice to your wife. You cannot be good man. Your wife is always crying. The cassava, she enjoyed in the bed. She's smiling. After that, she cried the whole time. What kind of cassava is that? No cassava is worth that to me. Never. But some women, they're not like I'm a job, so they'll take it and cry and hoping you change, which you will never change most of the time. A bad man cannot change. No matter how much you take it. The more you take the nonsense, the more they're idiotic, by the way. Knowing that they can eat their cake and have it. That's why I don't negotiate with a bad man. So, but I believe some people do change, man or woman. But it's not all. It's only if they want to change. If they want to change, they're ready to change. Then they can change because of you. Then you think it's you. It's not you. It's just they want to do it. No one can change because of nothing if they don't want to do it. Understanding that is going to save your life. So us, the single mothers that just settle with a man because he have a carrot manhood. Sorry, cassava manhood. Or we settle with a man because he have money, he have a good job or something. But he's not a good man to us. Or he's not a good man to our children. I got my eyelashes in my eye again. That's not gonna help us too. Because when you're a single mother and you left your children dad because he was horrible, you know, and now you have another man who is horrible, then you might as well just not leave the children dad. I still have my eyelash in my eye. Find the body. I'm on camera. Sorry, guys. Opening my eyes on you guys. Come on, I'm on camera. And I cannot see it. It's making my eyes red. So it's still there, but I'm just gonna ignore it, guys. It's like down here. It's so uncomfortable. It's like down here. So yeah, and the other thing that us single mother have to do is, well, I mean, you don't have to do it, but these are the single mothers who want to get married again, you know, want to meet a nice, decent man, you know, and be happy. By the way, whenever I talk about this, I don't want some of you thinking that, oh, I'm forcing people to get married again because I'm a job, I'm too used to marriages or or whatever. No. Okay? I'm not forcing no one to marry again if they don't want to. You can just listen for entertainment, okay, if you want. I'm just talking for people who are like me and want to marry to the nice man, okay, and be happy with him and grow old with him, okay? We don't want to give up love and marriage. I'm talking for people like that, okay? So, not that we are good or this other one is good or no one is better than no one here. I always believe in that, joke aside. So, but everyone is living their life differently, you know. But for us that want to have a good man, this eyelash is still in my eye. Opening my eyes on you guys, be like, I'll just ignore it till I'm done, guys. So root of the plant, yeah. I love cassava. I've not had it for a while now, to be honest. It's very heavy. You don't eat it alone. So when also the single mothers, we want to have a good man, and marry again. But we don't know how to go about it. And we're not ready to be the good woman ourselves. That's the worst part. The hardest part and the most difficult part to talk about is the fact that us ourselves have to be the good woman too. Oh my God. Sorry guys. This is how I take out the hair when it's in my eye. It's not out. I normally do it when my hands are clean. Like I wash my hands and then I just like open the thing, and when I see the hair and I like drag it, but I can't do it now with the camera. So annoying. It's still there. I'll leave it. So I'm gonna end the video soon. It's coming to 10:30, but it's not that I'm tired, but today I did exercise in the house. So I'm gonna post the video tomorrow, that the exercises I've been doing this week. But today I was using the lift. I tried to use the lift. I tried to use that now, yeah, guys, and it's so tiring. It was so heavy that I have to take some out, but still tiring. So I'll get there. So yeah, when we are a single mother, we don't have to give up because it's very stressful to raise the children by yourself. That's not why we're looking for somebody. It's because we can't do it. No. It's just it's too stressful when you're raising the children by yourself and you don't have no man to give you happiness or sex or whatever. So if you don't want to be those single women that is having sex with people, then I recommend you should just give love a chance again. There are some good men there, but you have to know how to go about it. You have to represent a good woman, not in a fake way. But you just have to do it for yourself and the universe anyway, man or not. Because the universe now, they're working so hard to make all the women to be sexual material, so sexualized and dressed like a hopeless porn star and just do, like sexual stuff all the time in the media and everywhere, TikTok, wherever you go, Instagram. Everywhere you go, the women are half naked and just doing sexual stuff, turning all the women to porn star and everything. So a lot of the men that are good, they're trying to find a good woman too. They're not crazy. So then if you are not this type of woman, but you're behaving and dress and behave like that, these men are going to be afraid of you. And it's going to delay it. This is what I was trying to, to talk to sister about. This one trying to explain the cassava thing. You guys still talking about cassava. Me, when I say cassava man, I mean, cassava man. I don't mean cooking and stuff at all. I mean cassava man, as in cassava man, cassava man. Anyway, so when we just give up, a lot of the single mothers, a lot of us, we give up love, I know a lot of the men, they're idiot. Them, what's the English word? Idiot, not idiot. Can't talk English. A lot of the men, they're idiot themselves. So when they see that you're single and you have children, they're like, let me just go and use her. Who is going to marry her and her children? Because a lot of the single mothers are miserable. That's the reality. Not all, but a lot of us. That's why they don't want us. because our children make us miserable. It's like what I was talking to sister about. Yeah, like this, the children make us angry every time, and also sometimes we carry the anger from the children that, you know, and especially if you have another pain even before the children that, then you have all these different pain. You see, so that's why a lot of the men, they don't want single mother. It's not just because of the children. It's also because the single mother, a lot of them are miserable. A lot of us are miserable, but not all. So then they just want to use you. If they see that you look cute, they're coming to use you. Me, you will not even near me. It's like the hair is gone. It's gone or it's settled somewhere. I cannot feel it anymore, guys. Ooh, awesome. Thank you, Allah. So yeah, what happened is we have to dress and behave like the good woman that we claim to be for our own good. Because I know you're not supposed to read a book by its cover, but if you put a horrible cover book on the bookshelf, it might take longer for that book to sell than the other normal books that look decent and pleasant. What's the English word? Look presentable. So, and also just the society the way it is now, we can all contribute to the universe by trying to show more kindness, which I'm working on, by the way. So it's not like I'm the most kind person. No, I'm working on it. I'm not bad, to be honest, but I still have a lot to work on, especially in these my videos. I've done wrong in the past, but I'm just human. I'm still gonna do wrong in the future, but I'm proud of myself, you know. So not that I'm bragging about myself, stuff like this, but as people are so sensitive now, yeah. A lot of people now, they're so miserable that they're too sensitive. So whatever you say, they're like, oh my God, why is he saying this? Why are you saying this? Yeah. So because a lot of us are miserable too, then when you want to have love, you have to try not to be miserable. Because when you're miserable, you cannot be in any relationship. I want cassava flour. It's very expensive though. I want to have it and cook it and have it with the okra soup. It's so nice with okra soup. That's what I had today. I had okra soup with kereng kereng. That's what I cook with no meat, just seafood. And my niece was here. We love it. But she had hers with rice and with the fufu. I cook the fufu is oatmeal flour. That's what I use and make it into fufu. It was nice too. So yeah, like a lot of the single mothers, us, we don't have to give up us that one love. Because some of us really want love, but we just pretend we don't, because we don't have hope that we can find love. So we're like, who want a man? No good man now, Let me just enjoy my life. And a lot of us that this enjoying my life, we're not just enjoying it alone. We still like sleeping with this man, enjoying life with this man that we're running away from. That's why I want to get married again. I'd rather get married again than sleeping with this man and they're not married to me. And continuing to do that for how long? When you already say there's no good men, then just leave them alone. Why they have to experience your womanhood all the time and they don't even own you? They're not even married to you. It's not that they own you and they marry you, but you know what I mean. Anyway. So and then a lot of us, we do that. Women, us women that that allow the men to touch us. And then we say that the men are not good, but we're allowing them to touch us. It makes us really miserable and unhappy inside. Even though some people are very good at playing their cards, so they're like, they're not gonna be like, I'm jumping her, but so you know that this woman is angry. Like they're very good at like playing their card. But still they feel hopeless and just like, especially if you feel like men are not good. A lot of us women who feel like all men are not good, or like we feel like we give up love, sorry. But then we allow the men to touch us. I'm trying to think if I was like that. Maybe these women are not like this, to be honest. Don't mind me. But I'm trying to think if I was like that. I must be in a very miserable stage here to do that. To think that I don't have to trust any man anymore. to love them, I just categorize all men as horrible and just keep rejecting everyone because I think they're all horrible, but then I'm sleeping with them. If I think that they're also evil, why did they have to touch me? When I'm adult like this, just doing it for the sake of doing it or doing it for whatever. I don't know. I don't judge people that think like that. Maybe they don't have my kind of brain. We're all different. But I think if I was doing that, I would be very sad. Sorry. So yeah, a lot of us just, and then the children too. We have to like try to bring up the children in a way that when we have a man again, the man can be happy and enjoy with us. Because if the children are so rude, I know children are annoying and they all have rudeness in them. Some of them depend who the parent is, If they have a parent that is easy sometimes or half easy, they can have rudeness in them. But sometimes if they have a parent who is too strict, like they're not even allowed to breathe, then they have less rudeness or whatever. But you're still not winning. None of us is winning. The too strict is damaging too. You just might not see the damage now. But the too easy is also have its damaging side anyway. But you just never know. It's not easy to raise children. No one is perfect. It's not like these parents are more perfect than that one. No. Everyone is just doing your things your way. But when the children are so rude, then when you have a partner, it's a problem. Because you and the partner is new. You're supposed to know each other. Enjoy life. Do stuff. And the children are going to be on your way all the time, annoying you and just so rude. How are you going to do it? Especially if they're rude to this person. Some children are so rude. And when you have partner, they're so rude to the partner. Hey. Me, I tell my children, when I get married again, and you're rude to the partner, finding barrage, I will not allow that. I will not see if this partner is not good to you. You should just allow them to be not good, no. But you just treating this partner anyhow? Never. I'm not going to allow that. But some of us women, we feel like we're so loyal to these children because they're our children and, we were with them for so long, or they're our everything. We love them so much. They're our everything. So now, when we are married again, and these children are so rude to the partner and so rude to us also, that we cannot have happiness because of their rudeness, then we should just take it and just tell this partner to find a barrack if he's not happy. Or we expect the partner to stay with us like that. You will like that if you are a man? If you are a man and you have to marry a woman that have children, and her children are very rude. I'm not saying just normal children behavior. Everyone knows that when you're married to someone with children, there are going to be challenges. Even if the children are your own children, it's going to be challenges. Everyone should know this. Every man, every woman. It's a human thing. You should know these children are hard work. I'm not talking about the normal hard work, normal children not listening, the normal behavior, no. I'm talking about extremely rude behavior. Especially if they're making you feel like, you're not my father, you're not allowed to tell me nothing. Get out of here, don't talk to me, I'm just going crazy. And then the mother's like, if you say anything, you're leaving. Shut up and take it. Then the man is gonna leave. I would leave if I was the man. Let's just be real there. Sorry for the water you're hearing. But what do you think? Let's just be real. A lot of us are single because we're afraid. We know our children are not disciplined enough for us to be in a relationship. Now, I'm not saying we shouldn't love these children. We should just allow them to, to tell them to find a break and be with this man. No. But if you love these children so much that you cannot get married again, you cannot have a relationship again, and because you don't know how to discipline them, or they will not allow you to discipline them, it's too late now or whatever, and you don't know how to go about it now with them, and you just allow the nightmare, the way you behave with them, the nightmare to continue, and you know that if you're married again now, the children are going to ruin the relationship because they're going to make you angry every day, and also they're not going to listen to the partner. Especially some of you that already bring a partner to the house and experience that bad thing with the partner, one or two partners or three, sometimes even more, the children not getting along with them. So you already know who these children are, for example. And you have to live the rest of your life bringing them up with no man, waiting for them to grow up and go before you have a relationship. Okay, this kind of thing do happen for a lot of single mothers, sadly. But the problem with that is there's no problem with that if you can stay like that to bring them up until they're grown, whenever they're grown and moved out, before you will bring somebody in the house, or before you can have a partner. The problem with that is not just you're letting these children to get away with what they like for all their life and not be disciplined at all, and that's not good for them. Not just that, but the problem is also you are going to be so miserable bringing up these children, knowing fully well that because of them you cannot have a partner. Listen to the damage of this day. Knowing fully well that because of them you cannot have a partner. After you have to deal with bringing them up and deal with the struggle with their father or whatever the story with their father is, and just this other struggle with life. Now, because of their rudeness, you cannot have a partner. That's very depressing to you. Either you say it or not. You're just a human being to you. Now, if you are also bringing men to this house, or just going to men to have sex and run back home, or bringing men to have sex and let them go, you're also opening doors for the children to do that when they start growing up. And that's also not good. So you are still not helping them there. The other thing also that is worth looking at is, if you think that you're going to wait for the children to grow up before you can find someone, and live the rest of the whatever years left in your life, hopefully we're all going to live long. The chances are, if these children, especially if they're too used to getting away with their way, too used to being rude, then the chances are they'll come back to your house even when they're a young adult. Or they will not move out on time, because the chances are they're not going to be disciplined. When the child is so rude that because of them you cannot have a partner, because of their insane behavior, then they have more chance of not being disciplined enough to even have a job and be independent enough and move out on time, whatever the on time is. So, and also they have more chance of coming back to your house even when they move out. I'm not saying how you randomly go back to your mom's house because of your divorce or something or whatever, hope not, but like you have problem where you are now and you move out for a couple of months and move back again, sort out your life. Some people do that. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about just because of they're so rude and indisciplined and not ambitious and just too laid back and live and too I don't care, I do what I want kind of a pastime. So then they have more chance of not being disciplined when they grow up. So they're gonna. What I'm trying to say is that they're still gonna. There's more chance of them still following you, troubling you when they're adult. This is the right word I was looking for. This is the right English. There's more chance of them following you, troubling you. Troubling you. Even when they're adult and moved out, if they will move out, you still can't have peace. Because they're too used to getting away with the way they treat you. They're too used to doing whatever they want to you. They're too used to not being disciplined. So us, the single mothers, Number one thing I see this few years ago when I started doing videos, I used to talk about single mothers a lot then, but for the last 1 year, I don't talk about single mothers a lot, to be honest. I should go back to it. It's very important. We have to not give up if we want love. This is for single mothers who want love. It's not for people who don't want love and give up love and going crazy. Good luck to you. Me, I'm talking about people that still believe in love and want to find love again. I have to keep reminding you guys this. You have to behave like a decent woman, whatever decent woman is to you. Not that I behave like a decent woman, no. Never mind whatever. Just, you're human. You know what I'm saying, if it makes sense or not to you. So you don't have to just behave like a decent woman so you can have a decent man. No. Live like a decent woman inside your heart too. Train yourself to know how to love a man. Train yourself to know how to be honest if you're not honest. Train yourself to know how to be nice and kind to the man you love. If you're too afraid of this man, and now if especially some of us that turn ourselves into this hopeless gold digger user here, we're like trying to take from the men, try to use them, and then not trust them, and just, and then you want love. I know life is not fair sometimes, but how are you gonna have the love? I don't know. Like, you have to be very lucky anyway. Everything is possible, but then even if you have it, you're gonna ruin it because you're too used to just like you know how some men are used to just doing like this to the woman and behaving, treat her anyhow. So even when they have a good woman, they lose it. Some women are like that too, especially some of us single mothers. I know because we are too miserable from the children dad and just life in general and stuff, and the children annoy us, like I said. But don't you think we have to try to like tell the truth to ourselves and bring up the children in a way that they know how to at least behave a little bit so they can know how to live with somebody else in the house, if that's what you want. For me, like, I don't want a partner that I'm not going to live with the partner, like the partner is in China and I'm here, or like whatever. No. So if I'm going to marry again, I don't mind maybe like in the beginning, but after, within few years even, I would really want to live with a man, or I just stay single. What's the point? If that's what you want, then you have to train your children to be like that, like a children that know how to have a father in the house. The mistake some of us do is that we always tell the children that, me, my children are my number one. My children are my everything. There's no man here that will come here and abuse my children. I'm not saying don't say this, so just calm down. But if you're saying it a lot in front of the children, especially if they're rude children, which most of our children now are rude, they'll be like, yeah, mom, yeah, right, yeah, we are your everything. Even though we don't give a damn about your ass, we will never listen to you. Always depressing you, doing whatever you tell us not to do. Yeah, we are your everything, mom. Good mom. Stay there. Never you get married again. Any man you bring here will go, because we are the boss of this house. Yeah, man. I'm not saying don't say that to the men, to the women, come to the children, but I wouldn't be saying that often then in front of the children. Certain things you just don't say it in front of the children. You don't know. My child is not here anymore. He went to his room a long time ago. But jokes aside, certain things you just don't say. Because when the children know this, depend what kind of children they are, because they're young. They're not like you adult. So they take advantage of those words. And they remember my mom said, I'm the number one. Whoever comes here cannot do anything or say anything to me. So now when you have a partner, they're like, yeah, checking the partner. If the partner say anything, they're like, so a lot of these men, when they're afraid to marry us, because when they marry us, they're not allowed to say nothing, absolutely nothing to their children, to our children. Nothing. They just had to like, you know, tell them yes sir, almost like yes sir in the children. Especially when the children are so rude. You want that kind of a relationship? It's not going to be genuine. And you want the man to work and bring the money home, help you, and the children bring money home to you. Just loyal, especially if he's a cassava man. Yeah. If you're like, I'm your woman. If I'm your woman that can die for cassava man, you're like, ooh, this cassava man is good. Thank God I found him. But he's not allowed to say nothing. The children finding Bore and he's just like in the corner, like watching. Huh? Me, I have a relationship after the children died and I left the man because the way he was treating my son. But I always say this in my videos too. And I've not done that for a while, but I used to tell women to get away from bad stepdad for their children because I experienced that growing up is really horrible. If you have a man that is a bad stepdad, especially when you have children with him, and he treat the first children bad, it's going to affect the relationship with the first children and the last children. They will have a bad relationship forever. And also, these first children, it's almost like they have no parents now because they're never going to have happiness with you anymore now because of this horrible man came in. So I'm not encouraging that at all. Never I encourage that. But I like to be honest in my topics. And it depends what I'm talking about. Today, I'm not talking about bad stepdads or horrible men. I'm just talking about us single mothers. The things that we have to work on in the house and with the children and ourselves so we can achieve this amazing dream love. We can achieve it. It's possible. There's a lot of single mothers in this world that have a lot of children, some of them, bless them, and they meet a wonderful man, better than the children that 100 times. There's some good men out there, they don't care you have children or not. It's just now a lot of them are afraid of us. Because a lot of us single mothers, we give up love. A lot of us single mothers, we become this angry bitch. A lot of us single mothers so miserable and the children are so rude. Extremely rude. Because you are bringing the children up and you're so angry yourself because of life or whatever. And the children make you angry every day to add to that. So you scream at them or you whatever, talk to them like you're rude yourself without even noticing it. That is something I have to work with too. I have to work on, like I'm getting there every day. But it's not like I talk to my children like I'm rude, but like you don't notice it sometimes when you telling them, when they annoy you, especially when they talk back at you and stuff, So then you develop to teach them how to be rude without even noticing because you talk to them in the house or something like, and then they're like, and then you both become this bunch of rude mess without even noticing. Then you put on your makeup and you're ready. You're like, yeah, I'm ready to marry again. I have a new man. Yeah. Ready for new love. But you forget that you are a bunch of mess. You and your children are a bunch of mess in the house. In reality, you forget that. So then you just go for this love, Hi, thank you. And then the love will find out, oh, that this woman is a bunch of mess with her children. Especially people that swear and going crazy with their children in the house. I think that's yeah. And mothers that scream with it. They scream and the children scream. Some children scream at their parents, their mother. You scream and they scream. Me, my child scream at me. It's not like I'm gonna strangle them, but it's just I never even get to that speech, that level yet with my children scream. I'm screaming, they're screaming. I'm going crazy. But of course, every child has different personality. My daughter she's more like trying to defend herself, which I and our African culture call talk back. when she do something and you're talking, she's like, oh, but because of this, but this, that, but and you're like, shut up. You feel like saying shut up, but you're like, I'm talking, you're talking. Quiet, let me talk, let me finish what I'm saying. She can't even let you finish. You're like, oh, because of the, try to defend herself. My daughter does that, but my son, he's more of like just, just quiet and let you explain whatever you're explaining. But he's more of not gonna listen to you at all, especially when it comes to the food. That's the only problem. His main problem with me is the food. And he also is not too disciplined with, he's trying now, but he's not too disciplined with when he eats. He will take away his dishes and wash it, like the way my daughter's doing. He's not doing that. He can even eat and leave his plate here in the dining table. From yesterday dinner, he will leave it here until tomorrow morning and go to bed and leave it. Sometimes he can even leave. There's a time when I was not well, I had a COVID and I was in my room. He will be here in the living room. Breakfast plate, lunch plate, dinner plate, they will be all piled here. And he will not take it. And he will go to bed like that and leave them. And my daughter, since when she was young, the moment I told them, now that you guys know how to come to the kitchen and make some breakfast or make something, then you should know how to wash your plate. Start washing your plate when you eat. From day one, my daughter will just wash it whenever she eats. All these years. So they all have their side. This one is annoying me this area, and this one is not annoying me in that area. You see. So children are different, but it's all about how you handle it, you the mother too. It's not like I'm the champion of handling my children. No, I have to learn every year, every day or every what. I just be honest with myself, learn from my mistake how I handle them, and just getting knowledge as well from videos or from professionals, read books, or just study the environment and how you react to it. You don't need books sometimes, to be honest. You just need honesty. But because of us mothers or parents, we forget that we have to change too. We think that we are too perfect and that they have to change. They have to change. But sometimes we also, the way we handle the situation is why they are the way they are, but not noticing it. Depends. But anyway. So yeah, guys, just wanted to say that for us tonight, because I just wish the best for all of us. For us that want to find love again, I just want us to find love again, and we can find it, but we have to work on us and work on the children, like get the environment ready. Depend what you want. If you want a man that is going to be there and you're there, then I guess you have less to work on, but I advise you to work on it, man or no. This is going to help you with your children, man or no. And your children going to be disciplined and be happy when they grow up, and just it's going to make life easier. I know it's not easy to discipline children nowadays, so don't try to force them too much, but I don't know. Try telling them too that you're working on yourself. It does help. I know it's not every parent that is like I'm a joke, who is too forward and taking life just the way it is, but some parents are too big and have egos, so they will not tell their children that they have nothing to work on. And that's not going to help you. The children know when you have something to work on. They're not crazy. So just tell them, I'm working on this, I'm working on that. But you also have to work on this and that. Make it like a teamwork. They will be excited. They will be like, yeah. Depend who they are. But the other day, my daughter told me, because I told my daughter the other day that I'm working on communication. My communication skill is so bad. So I said, I'm working on it. I said, but you too, when you do something and I'm talking and you're like trying to defend, you say, I said, you have to work on that too. She's like, you are right, Mom. I said, next time when you do something and I'm handling it bad or something, just remind me, okay? She said, yes. And then the other day she did something that I don't like, and I don't know what I said, or I can't remember. And she said, Mom, you said that I should remind you when you doing something like this, or when you something like that, you're working with your communication skill. Yeah. She said to me, Mom, you said you're working on your communication skill, but this is not communication skill at all, because I don't know whether she was saying I wasn't allowing her to talk, or she was saying that she said I don't know what, and then I said I don't know what. You know how children here. I was like, that's why a lot of parents will never tell their children this. I shouldn't say that at all. She was laughing the whole argument, don't laugh. I said, I look at her like I said, I shouldn't say that to you at all. Look, do not help me again at all with my communication. Do not help me again. My communication is fine. You're just rude. I was laughing so much. It was so funny, guys. And then I just even end up laughing, and we just what me and my children is like sis is like what sis was saying. Like we just because me I'm very easygoing. When I'm angry with something, 2 minutes later I forget it. I don't keep anger, so even when the children annoy me about something, 2 minutes later we're chatting and just getting on with life. But yeah, guys, that happened. But yeah, just I wish all the best for all of us. So I'm gonna go, guys. You have a good Saturday, and tomorrow, inshallah, I'll post the exercise videos. So yeah, you guys take care, and I'm gonna see you guys again soon. Thank you for the donation, sweetheart. Sis, are you gonna be on live tonight? Let me go and check if you are on live, sis. You might be on live. Right, guys. See you again soon. Thank you for watching Brotherly Empire. Why are you saying you are coming when you're not coming? You too scared of my live video. Me, I strangle people, that, especially men, when they're not behaving. Oh, you're still watching, sweetheart. Thank you. Bye. Oh, thank you. Love you too, Blackmail TV. The beautiful couples. I like. Is that sis or brother? Always beautiful head ties you're always doing. You should come to my channel and do beautiful head tie when you're coming and tell people about your channel. Right, guys, I'm gonna go. See you guys again soon. If you want the wax, just message me. I sell them. Hi. I sell the wax, guys. If you want some, contact me. Everything I'm saying here, everything that I said in this video, if some of them apply to you or you and your children, don't get panic or feel hopeless. No, don't be fearful of life. Let's think, I was living like this for years. Don't be fearful. I still have fear, by the way, but it's not as much as I used to. It's less now. It's fading away. Force yourself to not be fearful of life. Don't be like, I'm is right. What he's talking about is what my situation is. So I should give up trying to find a man. I'll never have a man. And also, don't get worried about the children. You know, like when they're rude and making you feel hopeless and you worry for their future so much when they're rude, lazy, indisciplined, not ambitious, just too rude, don't even know what to do with their life. They're like, I don't even know why I'm in this world. Why am I even here? And you feel like, if you're asking why are you here, then me, I'll ask why my entire generation even exists for having a child asking why they're here. Thank you, says I sell the hair, you know. You can contact me, you know. It's gonna suit you. I'll give you discount. So anyway, so then when the children saying they don't know why they're here, so I'll do a children video soon, by the way, to talk to the teenagers, especially teenagers. I've not talked to them for a while. I know sometimes the children feel like that because they're not happy, and it could be they're not happy from school when it was school time, or now it could be they're not happy because of social media or friends, or just it could be they're not happy because of you, the parent in the house, the way you're handling them without you noticing. So then you need to sit back and talk to them, you know, and try to change your own behavior too, and just try to help them to be happy again and stuff. That's another story. But then you have some children, who are just too extremely rude. And because they're too rude, now they cannot find happiness. You see, because everyone around them, they cannot make them happy because they're too rude. And they want to get away with whatever they want in life, everywhere they go. So then they cannot be happy because life is not like that. So then they're like, oh, I don't know why I'm here. You know how teenagers a lot of the time now, they're like, I don't know why I'm here. I'm like, I know why you're here. It's because you're lucky and you don't know it. Especially the teenagers in the West here, complaining they don't know why they're here and going crazy, drinking paracetamol and everything. When you have teenagers in other lands that are suffering, pure original suffering, that they don't have to look for it. They don't have to look for some crumbs to be miserable, look for some crumbs to drink paracetamol. No. They have real pain. Original pain, poverty pain, really strict and miserable parents' pain who just abuse you and beat you to death for every little thing. Abuse pain like child marriages and just FGM and all these horrible things that these horrible cultures can do to us and call and normalize it. All of this original pain that comes with life for the other people that are not fortunate enough, like you guys in the West. You don't have that. That's why you don't know why you're here. If you have that, you will not even think about that word. People that have that, they don't think about that word. When you go to Africa and all these third world countries, India, Africa, Pakistan, all these third world countries are suffering. Their children are suffering. The children don't think about that word. I'm depressed. I don't know why I'm here. Just hate life, yeah. I don't like my body. Look at me. Look at my legs. Look at this. No, I'm not happy with life. Look at my eyes. Look at me. I don't have hair. No, I'm just not happy. I don't even know why I'm here. When you're rude, it's like someone who is an adult, but they have really life struggle. They have pain. Someone like me growing up and my whole life with this job, I have really pain. So when you have pain as an adult too, especially childhood pain, and you carry it and you're always like, you're like the rude person, the rude child, the rude teenager, or rude young adult, or rude child. But most of the time, it's like when they're teenager, it gets worse. Because you're so rude, or because you have too much pain, then the pain makes you so bitter. Now, everywhere you go, you cannot be happy. But the worst thing is you're not going to think that's the problem. You're going to think it's the people is the problem, the universe, the humans, the trees. Because when but the adult that have pain, that's another video. That's different from the child the teenage child or the young adult or the Western, lot of the Western teenagers and Western people, how they just pick crumb, lot of them. I know the Western people, some of them have real pain, but a lot of them pick crumbs. They're like, when you ask them what happened, they're like, I don't know. I don't know why I was feeling like this. I just don't even know. I just don't know. You don't know why you're feeling like this? Because there's nothing. Too much media competing with the Beyonce and Joe Rihanna. Too much film. Too much the wrong friends who are insecure, unhappy, putting that on you, who are rude, or who are doing the wrong things that you know that your parents will not allow you to do. And you call it, I'm stressed because my parents are trying to tell me what to do. Trying to guide me through life, trying to correct me. Why are they correcting me? Why can't they just let me do what I want and mess up my life? It's my life. I want to mess it up. You wait till you grow up. You go and mess your life. Now, you're under their roof and they love you. They cannot watch you mess your life. How hard is for you to get this? Wait till I do you guys video. I'm gonna do you guys a video soon. You know me, do you? When I do you guys a video, I talk to you like I talk to my own children. So that's why a lot of people don't like my videos, because me, I don't talk like I'm talking to the strangers, whoever the strangers are. I talk to you guys like we're all one family. So this is how I talk to you if you were my sisters and my brother under the mango tree. This is why a lot of you hate me. You forget that I'm talking to you like you're my family. I even forget you're strangers. When I'm here, I forget you guys are strangers. This is the problem. Too local to remember that. Anyway, it's sad when I see some of you guys here and they sad abroad. You're like, I'm not happy. And because you too, a lot of you are too used to being rude in the house. Some of you are not happy. It's not because you're rude in the house, because some of you are not even allowed to be rude in the house, to be honest. Some of the African parents are too miserable and too harsh and too jabbar. So even if you try to be rude tiny bit, they beat you or try to strangle you. So you're not even allowed to be rude. You're like, that can cause you depression. That's another video. I'll talk about that when I'm talking about the children video. Us, the parents, we have a lot to work on. Even if you're married or not. To be a parent is not easy. It's very stressful. So you have, the children annoy you a lot. You have a lot to work on. Under the mango tree. I love under the mango tree, Anna. I miss the mangoes. So it's like that. It's like a lot of the teenagers, they're like, I don't like myself. I hate myself. I was watching this video, the other lady who is 31 years old, talking about her whole life, how she hates herself, and she's so beautiful. I was like, wake me, I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. So beautiful. She's like, I hate my life, my whole life. When I was a teenager, from high school, that's when this started. I used to hate my legs. I'm like, my legs are too fat. And she's so solemn and beautiful. And she says, she's always like that. It's like I was watching a movie, and she's like, when I wish I was like, I hate my legs, and I didn't like my nose, and I just didn't like how I look or whatever. And she looks so perfect. You know, life is so unfair because Africa we don't have money, but people don't think of that. I never had anyone saying I hate myself because of this, because of my look that I in Africa. Never. Well, a lot of the women hate themselves, to be honest. They bleach it, and they say it's not self-hate. It's just they want to look nicer, or it's just a thing. Yeah, it's not self-hate. I'm like, oh, okay. But they don't have like, I hate my legs, I hate my nose, I hate my this, I hate my that. Like how some of the teenagers here are so depressed, lot of them. Especially the girls. So people are miserable. A lot of the children are bullies, especially the children in the West, because they're too rude. So even the children in Africa too, they are bullies at school. Because a lot of them are too miserable too, because the way that their parents are too strict in the house or something, or they're just a rude child. But most of the time, you don't have a rude child that get away with it in Africa, because if you're rude, most of the time your parents almost strangling you, you know. So it's different from European rudeness. But a lot of the children in Africa, they fight in the school a lot because the way people beat them in the house, so they will beat you. So they do that too. So there's bullying everywhere. There's rude children everywhere. Understanding that is going to help you. So I just want to say this before I go. If you have a child that, you know, friends that bullying you in the school or wherever you are, people making you feel small, don't allow that. And you're like, I don't want my life. I don't know what I want. Why are you doing that? Just because someone don't like you, or just because these people don't like you. What a joke. They own you. They have people that don't like them too, whoever the F they are. There's nobody in this world that don't have people that don't like them. Even the popular people in the school have people that don't like them. So it's up to you how you handle it. People that are rude to you, it's not because they're rude to you because you look like this or you look like that. You're beautiful, nothing wrong with whoever you look. It's because they have an ugly, rude heart. So they find pleasure in making other people miserable. Doesn't matter how you look, they'll do it. So understanding that is gonna help you. And in this world, doesn't matter how you look or what you have, you're gonna have all the things that can ruin your life if you allowed it. You could be the most popular person in the school, have the wealthiest parent in the whole world, and God forbid something could happen to your parents or one of them, or they could lose their business and become poor, or they can divorce, or just something horrible can happen. Then it's still up to you to learn how to handle life and still move on, or to stay misery forever. You see how misery is for anybody? No one is safe from misery. It's just you have to know how to handle it. Understanding this changed my life. Even the most perfect people that you look at and think they have most perfect life, they're not safe. Their life can turn upside down anytime, hope not. But this is life, no one is guaranteed. So appreciate what you got. Knowing that if you don't know how to handle the situation you are in now, then you will never know how to handle life. Whatever situation you're in now is life. So even if you have another house or another parent or another look, you're still gonna have life happen to you. All the things that are gonna miserable you is still coming. Your best friend, something might happen to them. Just something is gonna happen. This is life. You don't have to sit down and think something is gonna happen and seeking. No, just relax, enjoy now. But that's the reality. Some people, even their dog died, that can miserable them forever. Their grandma died, they're miserable forever. Their friend, something happened, or did it happen, or just did it happen, and they're miserable forever. Because it's like they're not human. Nothing's supposed to happen to them at all. They're supposed to just have everything they want around them and to just keep getting better, but nothing should happen. They forget that they're in this world. It's like they're in Disneyland or in a Disney movie. So life is not perfect. Understanding that is going to change your life. Because then when something bad happens, God forbid, you will know how to handle it. Not that you go in looking for something bad, reason for it. No one does this. But I'm talking like this for you to know the reality of life. Until you know this, you cannot move on when something bad happens. So me, when I understand this, it helped me. Even it helped me with the way I handle my children. So when they make me angry, I think of this, that the bad times are here now, Amy, remember? So I just calm down more and know how to deal with it and then move on. So then we have less misunderstanding now because the way I'm calm about it, you see. So it's doable for us to be calm about life, knowing that life is not perfect. Even for the people that you think their life is perfect, it's not perfect. They have other things that they're not happy with. They're just not telling you. Or it could be something, God forbid, that can happen to them tomorrow. No one have a perfect life, that nothing bad ever happened. They're just so happy and everything's so perfect their whole life. So don't think you are alone. Don't be rude. Rudeness is very painful for you. So especially when you're rude to your parents or just rude to other people, rude to the teacher, rude to everyone. People cannot be nice to you, and it's going to pain you. How are they going to be nice to you when you're not nice to them? Who are you? Just who are you? You're not even better than God, and God is nice to us. God that we say that created the universe is nice to us. That's why we're breathing, talking, and He's not killing us. Even when we disrespect Him, He's not killing us, giving us chance. So He's nice, isn't it? Some of you don't believe in Him, which is even worse, because then you're like, what are you talking about? Whoever the Him is, well, but So how are you going to be so rude? And you don't want to be nice, and then you want people to be nice. especially people that are your parents and siblings in the house. This is so depressing for you and for them. So painful. The whole time you have to spend with them is going to be fighting until you grow up and go. This is not good for you and them because you're going to go, your heart is already used to fighting for years. So when you go, you're going to be miserable wherever you go. You don't know that? And you're going to leave them misery too because they're too used to angry every day with you. Now you're gone, you already ruined them. They're going to remain misery. To cure your heart from pain is not easy. When your heart is too used to being angry for years, to get rid of the anger, it's not 1 day, it's not 2 years, it's not even 3 years. It takes a long time practice. If you are lucky and ready to face the anger and cure it, it's not an easy thing. You're going to fail so many times. So if you're weak, you're just going to be like, this is who I am, and continue. So why do you want to cause that to your own parent or to yourself? To have to deal with, stop getting angry. You don't want that. Especially as a young adult. When you are like 20, 25, and you have this anger. Because when you're at home growing up, you always annoy your parents. And then they annoy you back with the way they react to your rudeness. And then you're there. You don't want to do that because then you will not have good relationship. Nobody's gonna have you like that, so miserable and rude. So you then have to sit down and realize that all you're doing all this year is getting angry and fighting people from your own parents to everybody else. You now realize that you have to work on it. So you're still gonna work on it. So why don't you work on it now and have peace? Especially if you're angry at your parents. Your parents are not your enemy. Stop defending with your parents. Calm down, learn some manner, read some books about manner, listen to some videos that will teach you. Everything is on this YouTube. Instead of watching idiotic stuff, TikTok, wherever, watching this stuff all day. No. Watch videos that can teach you how to have manners. You have people like that. They know life, they experience life. So they will spend hours helping you, like Amijo. Listen to them, learn and change for your own good. Not just you're going to be more ambitious, more disciplined, more successful and happy in life, but you will also live longer. A happy heart live longer. Your parents will live longer. You don't want to kill them with depression. They don't deserve that. They only give back to you and protect you until now. This is what you're going to pay them. So please, I have to do a teenage video again soon. And do not call me wicked strict auntie. I'm not wicked strict auntie. I'm saving your life. I don't have time to beg you here. Hey, sometimes I don't have that time. Life is no joke. Lot of you teenagers, this doesn't work for you. Two job are very too rude. Need to hear the too rude. So I will do you guys video soon. Hopefully I will remember. Period that I don't remember that soon because you won't like that video. I have to go now. Now finally I'm done with the topic. Have a good night, guys. Your book title should be under the mango tree. I know, right? This is my jump up book. I try to write a different book that is different from my child married book because that book will be too big and long. So I'm writing now. I have my notebook everywhere I go. It's here. I try to take notes on things that, when I remember things. I try to write my healing journey. I think it's a good book too. And I even try to put there how, I think it will be good. I put there how I'm losing weight and stuff. You see how I'm like, try to run and, do this walking and stuff. Right, guys, I'm gonna see you guys soon. So if you know a writer or like a book publisher, any of you, let me know because I'm still searching for a good one. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend, and I'm gonna see you guys again soon, inshallah. Take care.